Hello and welcome to another version of Orders Batshit Crazy Media. Whether you get a notification on this or not is irrelevant, or maybe you don't watch the channel anymore, or either way, I'm doing this for my own benefit now these days, but that's okay, it's all cool. Would you like a little insider into how our chancellor for the UK is just so out of touch with us all? Now, as you know, all around the world at the moment, and not just us, although we're paying the most, it would seem, there might be more countries paying more than us, but fuel has increased drastically. If you want to compare us in terms of US dollar, we pay about $10 US dollar a gallon, okay, over here, okay, for fuel. In a couple of days, our electric is about to rise by over 52%. I still haven't really got an answer as to why that is. I mean, you know, rise of inflation and stuff and whatnot, fine, but, you know, 10%, 5%, 16%, 52% is a big rise, and they're on about in October it's going to go up again. But I know it's not just us in the UK suffering, okay? And there's a lot of lies going on in terms of, in America, they're saying, yeah, your prices are going up, by the way, for your fuel and gas is because of Russia. You know, the Russian invasion. But Russia only accounts for 3% of your income of fuel. So I don't really understand. Anyway, this is Orders Batshit Crazy Media, so let's read some batshit crazy media for the UK. So Rishi Sunak is our chancellor, and he's basically thinks he's a fucking hero. He thinks he's amazing. You know, I'm going to help you guys through this energy crisis. One of the ways I'm going to do that is I'm going to cut your council tax or give you a rebate of $150. That's lovely, that's great. But council tax in the first place is fucking expensive. I'm really behind mine, in a lot of trouble, actually. But here or there. But just to give you an idea of what council tax is like, my rent is basically between £600 and £700 a month. My council tax on top of that is half of that again. Not done on how much you earn, it's done on where you are, your property, your area. Because I don't really have much crime in my area, I'm deemed it's called second gear valuation. Do you know why I call it second gear valuation in council tax? Because the dude drove around in second gear in his car and going, that was worth that much a year, that was worth that much a year. You think I'm lying? I'm deadly serious. That's how I did it. Anyway, mental, innit? Anyway, Sunak, okay, this is how out of touch this dude is, okay? He thought he was a hero because he said, look, guys, I'm going to give you 5p off a litre. 5p off a litre off your fuel. Oh, thank you, Rishi. Thank you so much. That's going to make a world of difference, and I'm going to spend it wisely. But I'm going to give you more. Do you know how amazing I am? Rishi, what are you going to do for us, buddy? What are you going to do? I'm going to give you, 1p off of your national insurance. Oh, amazing. But wait. In 2024. Oh, well, thank you, dude. Thank you so much. Oh, what a guy. You know, he really cares about us and you know, the problems we're facing. You know, his budget, it wasn't like, you know, it benefits the rich quite well, and those that are in the poorest bracket really are taking the brunt of it big time, as per usual. No, not at all. Anyway, let us read. You fucking... Rishi Sunak has said he'll offer people more support with their energy bills only if necessary. Yeah, it's not necessary yet, guys. You know, 52%, you know, increase in your electric bill. Highlighted the volatility of energy prices. Oh, you think? The energy price cap will rise from $1,300 a year to $2,000 on Friday. Yeah, I know. That means I'm going to be spending, like, you know, going on what I use energy-wise, because I'm on a key meter, and the interesting thing is people are on key meters because they don't have a lot of income, because they can't really afford the quarterly thing, so you pay as you go. But people on key meters pay the most. Isn't that interesting, that? Anyway, on Friday, and forecasts have suggested that will rise again to 2,800 in October. Oh, thanks. Andrew Bailey, Governor of the Bank of England, said yesterday that the shock from energy prices, I still haven't got an answer as to why they're going up like that, though. You know, don't just give me the fucking Russian invasion either, please. From energy prices would be bigger than every year of the oil crisis in the 1970s. Now think about that. I don't know if you're alive in the 70s. I know I wasn't, but I know a lot about the oil crisis, being a car nerd. In the 70s, Jesus Christ, things were really bad, okay? And they're saying it's worse than that? How? Again, fuel I don't understand, right? Way back in 2006, 7, 8, that sort of area, okay? We were freaking out at £1.38, yeah, I know, a litre, which is bad enough, okay? Fuel was about $138 a barrel. So you sort of work out, if it's $138, it'll be £1.38, you know, 1% of the thing, if that makes sense. But the barrel of fuel is actually under $100 at the moment, yet somehow it's like $1.80 a litre over here. It makes no fucking sense, whatever. He told an event hosted by Bruegel think tank in Brussels that the volatility of commodity prices since Russia's invasion of Ukraine, yeah, that's what I blame him, was a risk to financial stability, and that the global economy faced a challenge bigger than the 2008 financial crisis. Oh boy. After Sunak's spring statement last week, Boris Johnson pledged to fix the cost of a living crisis with WAF, saying we need to do more. Sure, Boris. I can imagine. However, Sunak's tone was more cautious yesterday, as he pointed out the forecasts for October's energy price cap have ranged recently from 2,000, oh no, not to 2,800 in October, but to 3,500. Oh, right, okay, so I could pay as much as $3,500 a year coming soon. He told the Treasury Select Committee, none of us know what the price cap is going to be in the autumn. That is incredibly volatile. We will continue to monitor the situation, and as we know more, are prepared to act, if necessary. Yeah, what's your version of necessary, dude? It is very difficult to sit here today and speculate on what happens to energy prices, the biggest impact on living standards in the autumn. He pointed to a $9 billion package he announced last month, which included council tax rebates. Oh, and you can get a loan too. Or we'll give you your money, but you've got to pay it back to reduce the impact of price rises. Giving a loan is just, you know, you can live for now, but we'll fuck you later. He also denied having, especially if there's interest on it, I don't know if there is or not. He also denied having styled himself. He also denied having styled himself as a tax-cutting chancellor. Yeah, despite having repeatedly set out his vision to cut taxes over the course of his parliament. Dude's a cock. Sunak said that they all are. Sunak said that the government had chosen to raise taxes to pay for very significant increases in public spending during the pandemic, and that the priority for every marginal pound was now to cut taxes. Yeah. Pandemic, lockdowns, whose fault was that? However, he also warned that the government's $20 billion fiscal headroom could be eroded by relatively small changes, such as a 1% increase in interest rates. It would be, this is the best bit, for those that are on benefits, living already on the lowest amount of money. Although actually, I haven't said that. Some benefits we get more than what we earn, but I'm not going to go into that. I'm not touching on a 10-foot barge pole. It would have been irresponsible to raise benefits in line with inflation. So, yeah, it's irresponsible, okay, to raise benefits inflation. He said, and that doing so would increase government borrowing up to $25 billion. Who did all this borrowing? Wasn't us. Did we vote for this? No. Brexit, he added, was a big part of the reason that UK exports had lagged behind those of other countries. I thought Brexit was going to be like, no, I'm not touching that one either. Sunak, this is the best bit, whose wife is the daughter of one of India's richest men, so his daughter is with one of India's richest men, disclosed that he drives a Volkswagen Golf. Hey guys, just like you, I just drive a Golf, you know. It's a new Golf, but I'm just like you, a Golf, yeah? He was mocked last week after posing for photographs, filling a Kia Rio in Sainsbury's car park to advertise a 5p a litre fuel cut duty. The car belonged not to Sunak, but to a supermarket worker. Of course. And then it goes even worse with this green thing. It says, you know, oh, I'm not even touching this. Will Smith slap some fucking what's his features. Give a fuck. It's all staged rubbish. Who cares? Well, that's distraction, man. You want to know about Will Smith fucking twatting what's his features? Chris Rock. Like, shut up. Ah, that's hot. Ah, that's hot. That's hot. I'm on YouTube Rewind because I'm a YouTuber. I'm Will Smith. Shut the fuck up. Petrol prices fail to reflect fuel cut duty. Oh, there's a surprise. Petrol stations have been accused of pocketing the Chancellor's cut in fuel duty. Yeah, I think so too. By failing to pass savings on to drivers. Oh, they do. I mean, fuel stations, they put the prices up the minute they go up, even before they've actually run out of the fuel. Till it's time for a delivery. They put it up before the delivery's due, if that makes sense. Rishi Sunak, Chancellor, used his spring statement last Wednesday to announce a 5p per litre on duty. Pump prices should have fallen by 6p. Oh, thanks. Because of a cut in VAT owed, but the average price at UK forecourts has only fallen by 3.7p. Well, I haven't even noticed that, to be honest with you. I mean, big fucking deal. Diesel's at 179, it's about 180 here, and 177. Spokeswoman at the A said the fuel trade always disputes the accusation that pump prices shoot up like a rocket and fall like a feather. Well, we do. Now we know the truth. We've always known the truth. Don't say, oh, that pisses me off. I'll read that again just so it sinks in. The fuel trade always disputes the accusation that pump prices shoot up like a rocket and fall like a feather. They do, always. Like I say, when we had the lockdowns and stuff, we had tankers sitting outside of England and other countries, fuel to get rid of. They couldn't get rid of it. Please take our oil. No, you can't. We'll give it to you for free, practically. Please just take it. We can't. I mean, no one's driving. What can we say? And the barrel, oil, a barrel of oil was worth fuck all. Did the prices go down any form of capacity during the lockdown? No, not at all. Anyway, but it said the Treasury must have expected more from UK forecourts. The big supermarkets were quick to pass on the savings to customers, which is true. The supermarkets do tend to be the lowest, ironically. Prompting hopes that smaller garages, independent retailers would follow suit. They won't. As the first biggest retailers confirm it would slash cost of petrol and diesel on their statement. Sainsbury's also dropped prices on 315 forecourts by 6p. And Rosston said it would pass on the 5p duty to cut to motorists. Tesco and BP have cut prices by 6p. Drivers will be disappointed that prices haven't come down further since last week's fuel cut. You think? As duty is charged on the wholesale cost of fuel, it's the case that some retailers will be waiting for new delivery. That's all about. They wait till a new delivery and then put it down. But when it goes up, they don't wait till the new delivery. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Everything's so corrupt, man. Look, I'm sorry. It's another order of magnitude fucking woe video. Not for me, but just in general, things like, oh, so bad. It's just the mad world we're living in. I can't get my head around it and still can't, I ain't going to sit here and chill and say, look, if you want to help the managers, blah, 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 blah. You know where the link is if you do, okay? Oh, you already done it then. Okay, fine. Well, there you go. But I do wish to thank those that, the small people that do keep us afloat. You are amazing. And I guess times are just going to be very testing over the next few months, especially for me personally. If you know, if you don't, you don't. I'm not going to go into it, but it's going to be very interesting. Not interesting is not the right word. Interesting means good, but it's going to be frightening, I think, as times move on. We'll survive. We'll get through. Everybody always does, but we've all got a cross to bear, and it's not just our country. I know it's many countries. Now, a quick channel announcement as to our video. Not that many people really get notifications, it seems. I'm guessing a lot of people tell me they don't get notifications, or it's just people are bored of my shit now, which is fine. People grow, move on and stuff, and I understand that's absolutely fine. But if you are interested in what I put on, you're waiting for other paranormal stuff and other edited videos that I do. Yes, I've got something sort of coming in the works. I'm thinking about something. I'm not going to go into it now in case something falls through, but there'll be some shit coming soon. Just give me about a week or so to get my bearings and whatnot, and we'll go from there. Anyway, thank you for watching a long episode of all this batshit crazy media. What a crazy time. I'm going to take a leak, make a cigarette, and then deliver these papers because I'm very, very, very late today. Take care, much love, and that's another thing. I need to have a word with my boss because this really isn't economically viable anymore with the fuel prices. Take care, much love. You're all the best. Love ya.